Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, fellow Overwatch 2 lovers and haters.
I ate my Egyptian soup.
Welcome back. Um, this is really out of the blue, both for me and for you, viewers out there, because somehow, I guess Mr. Kaplan was feeling gracious enough to extend his time after eating his Egyptian soup. So me and Mr. Kaplan just reacted to the My Hero Academia crossover, which Overwatch 2, and then I remembered that my fans wanted me to review something with him, so I begged him to stay, and I guess the soup was really good. So here we are. Mr. Kaplan, do you have any idea what the fans are talking about, or
No,
what we're here
not at
for?
all. Not at all. But the fans, they're delusional.
Oh, oh.
So
Now, Mr. Kaplan, are you only saying that because you're no longer on the board of Blizzard, or
listen, I'm on the board of Blizzard. It's just I'm behind the scenes. I'm also I also work with the president.
which one? Okay, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's see this post right here. So, from what I've heard, this is an AMA, and Jason Schreier, a name we've heard before, is here to answer some questions for us. So let's read this, shall we? So, hey Jason, and this is from Spider Axe 30.
Ooh, Spider Axe 30. Ooh,
Spider Axe 30. So let's
probably
see.
asking a stupid question.
Well, one way to find out. Let's see. Hey Jason, are you able to share any details about the string of high-profile departures for Team 4 before Overwatch 2 shipped? Like, oh, Jeff Kaplan
What?
and Sony Chaka. Mr. Kaplan, you did leave Overwatch. You passed it down.
Hmm. I'm a
I
little
know it was a little bit ago, but like, it happened.
okay.
But either way, and Sony Chaco. And if new leads like Aaron Keller and Jared Neus have more freedom post acquisition. Since I recall you mentioning that Bobby, for those of you who don't know, that's Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Activision Blizzard, I believe, was breathing down their necks a lot during Overwatch 1. So before I go any forward, since we have the person here, Mr. Kaplan, was Bobby Kotick a nice man? Did you involve
Uh,
yourself with him at all? How was it working with him?
you know, there was one time I was in the office, right? And usually when I'm in the office I'm watching hentai, but our internet wasn't working, so I was still watching hentai because I usually download it on the PC. And he came in and he saw what I was looking,
And
and I
just to
looked
make
at him.
sure we know, this is your boss, correct? Go on, go on.
So, I was watching hentai, and he came in, and you know, people call him Bobby, Mr. Kodak. I say Booby.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to tell a story.
I apologize.
So, you know what? I don't feel comfortable. We're gonna.
No, no, no. I'll stop. I'll
I
stop.
don't. I don't feel comfortable. Continue. If maybe later I'll answer this. I feel like it.
Oh my god. Okay. So to continue, uh, also from a focused question. Do you know where the impetus to do a three expansion okay, I don't think this part really matters because this is WoW related. Oh, anyway, so here's Jason Schreier with the response. Before we start, do you know Jason Schreier? Is he a friend of yours? Do you have anything to say about him?
Yeah, so me and Jason actually we used to go to a bar together, and I'm not if you I'm not sure if you ever read my autobiography.
I
It's
have 5 times.
so if you remember page 58, I'm not a big fan of alcohol, right?
Yeah, I
I had a
read
bad
that you like to drink it when viewing hentai.
I don't understand. Like, you invite me here to answer questions and you answer your own question.
I mean, I wasn't really answering a question. I was more just saying,
Who do you who do you did you not buy the special edition? Because he was the person also I was drinking and watching hentai with.
I hate it.
I could see why, like, behind your back people call you fat. Now continue.
Anyway, so Jason Schreier responded, yes.
Jasun.
Yes, this is covered extensively in the book. But here's the short version. Overwatch 1 was a huge success, and Bobby,
Which is because of me.
absolutely, and Bobby Kotick was thrilled about
Well,
it.
Bobby Kotick for you, Booby Kotick for me.
So thrilled, in fact, that he asked the board of directors to give Mike Morhaime a standing ovation during one meeting. But following,
You say Mike Morhaime, but I guess you want a fun fact? You want to continue reading?
I'd like the fun fact, yes.
We call him more handy because he had nice big hands.
Oh, okay. Interesting. But following Overwatch 1's release, Team 4 began to run into a bit of a problem. They had too much work to do. That's a really interesting problem. They had to
Uh,
simultaneously, one, keep making new stuff for Overwatch 1, which almost accidentally turned into a live service game. I thought that's what it was. Two, work on Overwatch 2, which was Jeff Kaplan's baby and would have
Well,
brought more players into the universe via PvE. And three, help out with ever growing Overwatch League, which was a massive failure. Um, Kotick's solution to this problem was to suggest that Team 4 hire more people, hundreds more people, like his Call of Duty factory, which, that doesn't seem to be doing too well, and start a second team to work on Overwatch 2 while the old team works on Overwatch 1 or vice versa. Kaplan and Chaco Sunny were resistant to this because they believed pretty strongly in the culture they'd built. More people can sometimes lead to more problems and less efficient development, and it led to all sorts of problems as the years went on. Um, uh-huh. Mr. Kaplan, is this true?
listen, I listen. I'm not- I'm blindsided right now. I just had my soup. You reminded me of some good old times, so you know, I I have no words. Like,
Because Mr. Kaplan, from what I understand, you know, I mean, I understand, having a baby, you don't want other people to raise it, but if you have to go to work, and there's daycare available, you could let someone else take the reins for a little bit. Not permanently, but a lot of people were really looking forward to the PvE, me included. And coming from you, I mean, we were all expecting it to be the greatest thing in the world, and to not get it,
th-
I would even say is a little bit of a sin to humanity.
th-
And
uh,
now to hear here from Jason Schreier that you
uh,
know it could have came out, but there was certain issues. I don't know how to feel.
listen. I was under a lot of stress.
Were you
Like,
watching hentai?
I was
Now
during.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kaplan. I'm not near your genius or anything, but you know this is something where if you're watching hentai, how are you stressed? Like, how are you not able to do your job? First of all, why did you need more people? Because you're working on it. And then second of all, why didn't this come out, Mr. Kaplan? Is this
Uh,
true?
uh, uh yeah, I think you're lagging on my end. I can't, can't really hear you.
Well, I guess the connection in Egypt must not be too good. Wow. I'm a little shocked by this. Wow, like I thought, I don't know if you can hear me right now, but I thought Mr. Kaplan was our savior. I thought the reason that the PV didn't come out was because of evil Booby Kodak. I'm a little shell shocked right now. I'll be honest. I don't know if I can continue this video.
Uh,
I gotta go, man. I got a lot of things to think about. Mr. Kaplan, I don't know if you can hear me. Thank you for your time. Uh, I I just don't know anymore.